Welcome back to Ohio. It's late August. We're running out of daylight. We're in field 24 cultivating. It's the last of the contracts that we were working on in August, hoping to make it to 400,000. After this one, we should be up around 390. I spent some money on a discretionary spending on that Farmall Super H in the last episode. This is taking, well, I'd say it's taken about as long as I expected. I won't say that it really took longer. I'm disappointed in where we are, at least in terms of time of day. It's getting late. I had hoped to have the mulching done and also hay baled on that grass field over by Butler Ag, or Gene's place. But wow, it's gonna be a tight one because it's going to take some time to do both of those jobs. Each of those jobs is going to take a significant amount of time. We've got rain in the forecast for the beginning of September. I don't know if we've got any kind of granularity on what time of day to expect it. No. Oops. Certainly not overnight. It's not going to start, but it doesn't mean it won't be started first thing in the morning. So I'm not sure where that leaves us with trying to do hay. Not quite sure which to prioritize right now. Unfortunately, we planned on doing the mowing and everything with that little Farmall, which means it won't go quick. We've got 2 of our 3 fields that we own ready to go in and drill with the new crop, and then one probably the largest field is not mulched yet. Not sure really how much difference that's gonna make in terms of yield, but I would like to do it just because we've got the machinery to do it, and arguably the time. I mean, we do have all of September and October to get the winter wheat or barley in, if that's what we decide, whichever we decide to do. So I don't know. Should be done with this by 4. If I remember, it was good and dark the last day-night cycle. By 7:30 at night it was already dark, so that means what, it's almost 4, 5, 6, 7, we got 3.5 hours of daylight. There's no way we're gonna get both those jobs done, and if we did that hay, I don't even know if we get that done. Not sure what to do. Alright, 2 more passes and we'll be done with this. So I don't have much time to make up my mind, do I? To add insult to injury, in used equipment, look what came up. A Class Torian 1511 for 84,000. So that's the mid-sized, the medium-sized class wheel loader. It's almost too good of a deal to pass up. And, you know, this is how it starts. Well, I could use that down the road. And then you start spending all your money buying stuff that you think you're going to use down the road. So that'll be 100,000 that'll knock off. So then we certainly won't have 400,000 by the end of August. Don't need to buy the bucket right away. So we could wait to see if a bucket comes available used down the road. Come in handy for silage operations, also for moving that rock, stones that we get off the field. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bite the bullet and buy that and then just park it in a building until we need it. I already passed on a smaller forage wagon, thinking that I would want a larger one down the road, so I'm not doing as bad as I could be. Okay, we'll head over and we'll grab the pickup, and yeah, it's going to be 4 o'clock by the time we're done. I tell ya. I'm leaning towards doing the hay. I think I'm going to regret it though. Because I don't think I'm going to get as far as I think I'm gonna. Worried about the rain. Not good. Alright, well, job done. So I think that's all the contracts we've got in August. Anyway, so we can get on doing some of our own stuff here. Boy, I hate to start mowing now, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Humpy. Let's collect on that. Ooh, wow, almost 3 for the lease cost again. Nothing available. Almost a 390 though. Or head over to Gene's here, get that Farmall Super H, get the Get that cutting blade mower on there and get over that grass field. Gotta get going. Transmission noise is a little annoying on that pickup. So we've got the rake here. There's the, we're gonna have to move the rake and to get to the cutting blade. This is neat. Okay, so we'll move the rake out of the way so we can get to the cutting blade. Almost 4:15 before we get started on this field. Guess better start at this end. Not sure I made the right call on deciding to do this job first, but here goes, I guess, nothing. We'll go around the outside. Give us a little room to work. We don't really own the land just outside the field, so edge, not really. If I cut grass outside the field, it's we'll have to windrow it back into the field. That's better. We'll have to windrow it back into the field so that we can collect it up. So you don't want to get too far out. Probably really don't want to be driving over the grass you're cutting, but got these trees on the outside and stuff, so we'll have to do it once or twice around to be able to have enough room to maneuver, I think. Whoa, way out there. Hopefully we can pull that back in. It's shady over in this corner. It's kind of hard to see. And the lights on this are not particularly impressive. I think we gotta get that. Let's come out a little bit here. Do the best we can. I got this because I figured it'd be nice and relaxing to do grass work with this, you know, at a nice slower pace and so on. But right now, given the time of day and that we're in a rush, I'm feeling stressed right now just because this is not going to go quickly and I don't have a lot of time to mess around, so kind of not doing what I'd hoped it would do in terms of making me feel relaxed, because I'm a little stressed out about what time of day we're already in. So I know I've been jump cutting out of some of the work. We haven't been seeing the farming. What we'll try and do is we'll try and time-lapse this, so at least you get to enjoy watching the Super H in action, but not get too overwhelmed with the sheer boredom of watching me cut grass. that was kind of a long time lapse, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll continue to work on trying to streamline these videos a little bit for you, but probably could jump cut the time lapse a little bit. It's also did it kind of a quick speed, I think, but this is so slow, 5 miles an hour. I don't think it'll come out too bad. I hope you enjoy it. The music from PlayStation SHAREfactory. They added some new stuff in SHAREfactory Studio for PlayStation 5, so have some other music options to be able to put in here. We'll finish this up. Alright, well that certainly took longer than I had hoped. Took close to an hour and a half to mow it in game time. The other implement's roughly about the same size. Should go a little quicker, maybe, with the Windrower or the rake, and we'll tet it first. But yeah, this job's going to be another 2 hours probably before we're even ready to start baling. So I'm regretting the decision to try and get this done yet today, but well, that's the way it goes. We're into it already, so we're gonna keep going. So I'm going to pick up the tedder here. Now keep in mind that... Oh, I don't want to do that. Thought I would lower it to drop it, but I'm just going to have to drop it. Okay. You wouldn't go ted the grass right after you cut it, but each day represents about 10 days since we're on 3-day months. So we're not technically doing these jobs in sequence, one right after the other. I think this tedder has a little higher horsepower requirements than what we really have, but I think it'll work. Tricky thing is to be careful not to kick the grass out of the field area. So I'm going to start in a little bit. I'm going to turn the lights on so I can see. And then I'll come back and get that corner into the field rather than away from it. So yeah, we're going 8 miles an hour now. I think we're going 5 with the mower, so this should go a little quicker. But still, late in the day to be doing this. You know, try and give myself a little bit of room to work. Hopefully get all the way out to the edge. It didn't there. I don't know if I can get that or not. Let's see. Did it? Yeah, I can. Hopefully I can rake it all back into the field too. Oh wow, we're up to 10 miles an hour. So try and take advantage of it being able to go quickly. I'm going to see if I can get this done, and then we'll reevaluate once we've got the field tedded, see where we're going to go from here. Well, it looks like we made up some time doing the tetting. We've been pretty much able to do it at 10 miles an hour. So it's 6:15 now. We started this roughly around 5:15. So we're 2 hours into this job. I think we've got a good hour of daylight yet. So maybe, just maybe we'll get this raked before it gets dark. I don't know if I want to try and bale it in the dark though. Pardon me. Clear my throat there. Feeling a little more relaxed, but I'm still stressed about the time. But it'll be fine. What I could do is I could go get the rake that I bought, the Windrower, that big one, Vermeer one I think it is. And that would make short work of this, but I think I'd have huge windrows that would probably overwhelm my baler. That's a good question too. Does this tractor have the horsepower to operate my small square baler? I mean, technically, specification wise, I'm certain that it doesn't. On. I'm gonna go in a little farther before I start. That way I won't be dumping it outside the boundary. I'll probably go around twice around the outside just to get this stuff inside. Oh yeah, we'll be able to fly with this too. Everything will be getting the corners, or trying to keep the corners from going outside the field boundaries. I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. I'm not sure I believe it, but it's 7:15 and we are finishing up the windrowing. So that was a pretty good estimate, saying that each task would take about an hour. Took a little longer, obviously, for some than others, but 3 hours after we started, game hours at least, we are done. Problem is, it is so dark now that it is not going to be fun to try and bail this. What's the weather look like? Do we know anything about when it's going to start raining? Was it light at 6 o'clock? I think it was. We can come down here first thing in the morning and try and bail it. Although you probably would not do that in real life, because you'd still have morning dew on it. But since they'll allow it, we'll see what it looks like in the morning. So we'll leave the Super H here at Gene's with the implements. I enjoyed working with the Super H. I think it would have been more relaxing had it been during the daytime or something. Not at the end of the day like this, but, well. It's what we had to deal with. Alright. Turn my moonbeam on here. We'll head back to the farm. Oh. Am I on the road? I am already. Where am I? Did I go across? I went straight across from Gene's driveway into this one without even realizing it. Alright. We'll head back to our place. I'll have to get the baler ready for tomorrow. What a long day. So we are at the end of August. We did not get 400,000. We got 389, nearly 390. Park up in the driveway tonight. Make sure all the sheds are closed. Yep. Yep. All right. Call it a night. Worked with a little bit of vintage machinery today. Hope you enjoyed it. And we got our work cut out for us tomorrow. Gonna need to do some planting and try and get that hay baled before it rains. So come back and we'll do September. Thanks for watching.